Never have I ever, and how we participate doing this in the Playhouse is just basically you tell us something that you never have ever done, and you think probably most people would be cool with it. They probably have. People of your age, our region where we live, maybe it's your gender it applies to. Like, I don't know if most people have done this, but I know most people would maybe be comfortable with it. Never have I ever gone on a cruise, and I never will. No interest. I've seen the Titanic, not doing it.
I was interested until I watched that documentary of that missing girl. And
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought,
good.
well, I'm going to get taken.
Not interested for a whole host of reasons. Plus, I feel like every time I ever talk to somebody that's done one, they're like deathly ill afterwards.
No
Like, that
way.
sounds
Talk to our
awful.
sales lady, Jean. She's on a cruise like every other week.
She can take my spot.
She was trying to tell Steven and I we need to get on one. And then that's really what got me going until I saw that documentary.
Listen, you want to never leave a room? Walk up to anyone and say, "Tell me about that cruise you took." Like you will be there a long time.
How about this is, I think, because I think it's like a regional thing, and I've never heard of it when I was growing up until I moved to North Dakota. Tater tot hot dish. Never have I ever eaten tater tot hot dish.
Now, is there interest? Because that's pretty good.
There is interest because tater tots are delicious.
Yes,
I
they
think. And hot dish is basically casserole, right? Sorry, don't burn me at the stake.
They're interchangeable words, yes.
So I like casseroles, green bean casseroles to be specific. I think I would like tater tot hot dish, but I've just never had it.
That's good stuff. I bet we could find a member of the Playhouse family that would bring you some tater tot hot dish. And by you, I mean us. Because while I have had it plenty, I would like to eat some more.
What is in tater tot hot dish?
Tater tots. I think it's one of those things everybody's got kind of their own thing. So in that
Ground
same
beef.
vein, you want to talk about regional food we haven't tried. However, this one I refuse to because I'm not no. Never have I ever tried lutefisk, and I refuse to.
I have even had lutefisk.
I no. I will not.
However, I will tell you, it was someone who brought some to work and like heated it up in the microwave, and it was the most revolting thing I have ever put in my mouth.
Yep.
Ugh.
You want to bring me an L regional food? Bring me some lefse. I will have all your lefse. If you have some lefse overs, I will take them. Your lutefisk, get that out of here.
Yeah,
Ugh.
It's not good. Don't get mad. I don't think lefse is good.
Wow, I'm not gonna be a warrior on behalf of lefse. How dare you say this? I don't know what there is not to like about it, but
It just seems like a plain tortilla.
yeah, it's like a Norwegian tortilla, I guess. A snack tortilla. What's that thing you've never done? Never have I ever.
I've never eaten at a McDonald's or any other fast food place. I've never really even had like a burger and fries. And, the closest that I've gotten to it would be like a Chipotle or maybe like a Panera. But, my parents never believed in it, and it carried well into my adult life. Like, of course, I've been curious, but after this long, I don't think I'm going to cave.
It's kind of and it's kind of a neat feather in your cap that you've somehow managed to do that. You'd be almost ashamed to throw it away. It's pretty good, but yeah, I mean, if you've not had it, you've not had it.
How have you never being with someone else's family or anything?
I can't have that. No.
I just couldn't imagine that.
What's that thing that you've never done? Never ever what?
Someone said, never have I ever gone trick-or-treating. My parents never allowed it, and I don't have kids. Someone else said, never have I ever had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I have a peanut allergy. And this one, I'm not buying it. Someone said, never have I ever peed in the shower.
Liar.
Yeah, how?
You absolutely have. Even just a little dribble by accident.
A little bit has come out. No way.
It's honestly, I'll just be real with you. It's a rarity that I step into a shower and I don't pee. I think I'd be confused if I didn't.
Steven recently said there was something he has never done, and I called him out because I said, even as a child, there is no way I need him to wake up and refresh my memory.
You've never been to Disney? Is that the thing?
I have tried so hard. Every time I booked it, when everybody was available, there was a hurricane. So now I just give up. I think I bring the hurricanes with my bookings.
So it's not even actually intentional. Like, you're trying to go. It's just you have bad timing. Well, maybe stop booking during hurricane season.
Also, though, wouldn't you kind of take this as a sign, like maybe I shouldn't go?
Well, you know what? Arguably, yes.
if every time I tried to plan a vacation to a certain place and something happened that always canceled that trip, it's like, this might be a sign.
Guardian angels, like, it is your destiny to die in those teacups.
Yeah, you're not going there.
In a horrible, tragic teacup accident. Don't go. Never have you ever.
I've actually never had coffee. Not even once. I don't like the smell. I figure that's how it tastes, so I just never tried it. Oh, and I've actually never had a bloody nose.
I have had plenty of bloody noses. Do you think
And
it's
you
the
love
coffee?
Maybe they're related.
I gotta cool it on the coffee. It's giving me bloody noses. So good. Never have you ever.
Someone said, never have I ever learned to ride a bike. Someone else said, never have I ever watched The Office. People quote it all the time. I just laugh and nod so I don't feel left out, but I have no idea what they're talking about.
I'll throw this one out there because I think it's becoming pretty commonplace, and I know I just received one from one of our coworkers. Never have I ever clicked like the suggested AI reply on an email before. So our work emails are through like a Google Gmail platform. And so at the bottom of everything I send, it's like, this is what Google thinks you should say. I've never tapped that. Do you send those?
No, and not even in like text messages. Sometimes we'll be like, okay, sounds good. But it's like that. I would never really reply like that.
No, it sounds robotic a lot of times. Like, I just read you the one I got or, like, surmised it. It sounds robotic.
But there are times where it has, like, it can help you write it. I might use some of the phrases it says so I sound a little more professional, but I add my own in there. So I've used a little bit of it.
Have you suggested reply to me?
I don't think so. Not you. I've told you. I did it to one person, and it put my prompt and then the actual message all in one. So it's my reply and then the prompt from Gmail. So both answers were in there, and I looked like it's burned me.
Well, because maybe we just don't send very complicated messages. Like, it's always just like a couple of sentences. You were too lazy to come up with this is always my impression if I see something like that. Or like even what it suggests for me to say, I'm like, oh, first of all, that doesn't sound like me.
And it doesn't make sense sometimes.
Honestly, it's going to take me longer to read all your stupid suggestions than to actually just like type what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we seeing some never have I evers?
Someone said, never have I ever tried Nutella. I think it looks like mud. Someone said, I've never seen the Titanic. I'm 34 years old. Most people don't believe me when I tell them, but I feel like I don't need to sit through a 3-hour movie when I know how it ends. The ship sinks, right?
It does.
It does.
It does. Another person saying no Disney for you, huh?
I got no reason to go and sweat my ass off in the hot Florida sun to be surrounded by screaming, stinky, sticky children, just so that a guy in a rat costume can come walking up and try and wave at me. Like, I don't understand like what the big deal is about Disney. It's just the Grand Canyon looks a lot better than that place does. I don't know why people even want to go there. It seems like a huge waste of time and money. Like, 20, 30 years ago, a family vacation there, like, I understand. Like, I understand why people are like, I got kids, I'm going to go to. But now, like, it's the price of a brand new car just to go for a weekend.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, some of that kid stuff is spendy, yeah.
Do you have kids? I'm surprised they don't want to go.
I'm thinking maybe no.
I'm thinking no either. He also makes it sound so dirty, just so sweaty and a dirty rat coming to talk to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it? But it's not, okay?
Yeah, that's not Chuck E. Cheese, I guess.
Yeah. It is kind of like how he, but it's either way, he makes it sound so bad.
We see some more. Never have I ever.
Never have I ever owned an Apple product. Never have I ever eaten bacon. Never have I ever broken a bone, and never have I ever learned how to whistle. I'm 45. I've tried the fingers in the mouth thing, the pucker thing. Nothing. Just air comes out.
What is that thing you never have done? Never have I ever.
All right, so I am 32 years old, and nobody believes me when I tell them this. I've never been on a plane. I've never flown. I've never, ever taken a flight. I don't know, like the process kind of scares me, like the thought of turbulence, and like I don't really like being in a crowd of people anyway, and you're kind of packed in when you're in a plane, and so I've never flown.
Do you have a desire to go to any of these places where you'd kind of like, because you can drive a lot of places, but do you have a desire to go somewhere you literally couldn't drive to, or not really?
yeah, I mean, I would love to go to like Hawaii or something like that, or maybe go to Europe. And I realize, I kind of have to fly to get to those places. So at some point I'll have to get over I don't even know if you'd call it a fear, but anxiety, I guess, of getting on a plane.
I was going to say, well, the Pilgrims took a boat, but I don't know if that's like the most effective way.
You could, though.
In 2026.
I mean, I don't think my buddy John's bass boat's going to make it to Hawaii, but hey.
I suppose not. Yeah, probably not.
Someone said, never have I ever gotten a tattoo. Never have I ever seen a single Star Wars movie, not the old ones, not the new ones. I know there's a cute small green guy, a guy who's someone's father, and light swords, but that's about it.
Well, and some of those franchises, even though that most people have like dabbled in them a little bit, it seems like such a commitment. So let's say you're like, oh yeah, that was pretty good. Well, then now are you obligated to watch every single one? That's
And
gonna
like,
take a
where
while.
would you start? Do you start at the first one? Do you start at the new ones?
There's probably, I'm not even going to get into that debate. That's probably a contentious topic. I think that's you decide where you want to start.
I can understand starting at the new ones. Isn't there a new like movie coming out?
I'm pretty sure saw that during the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that
Mandalorian
during the
movie,
Super
yeah.
Bowl too. Yes, that's what it is.
What's something you've never done? Never, ever?
I haven't been to all 50 states.
Is that on the bucket list? Would you like to be?
No, but a lot of people do, and then they like to talk about it, and I haven't, so maybe that's something different.
Yeah, I guess I've never also been to all 50 states by any means. Yeah.
I haven't been either. I would like to go to Hawaii. I think that'd be cool.
That would be pretty fun. Have you ever, I think you've probably been on some of these interviews. We'll do interviews with some of these artists or acts coming to the area. And it's always a common thing where they're like, I've been to every state almost. And when I finally come to North Dakota, we'll give you guys off the list. We're like always everybody's last. It's like,
yeah.
great. That doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
But even sometimes on Facebook, I randomly get like groups that I'm not a part of, and I started becoming a part of like people traveling to all 50 states, and I think it's just because we live in North Dakota. North Dakota is like everyone's last visit.
You're like, okay, well, now I'll hit that one just to get it off the list. Like, we have things. We're a beautiful place.
It is. I try to get my friends to visit. I think even like Fargo, the visitor center has like made it a thing, and they have like a little sign. It's like last on my list.
Is that really there?
I swear they post about it. I think the visitor center has something like they've embraced it.
It's almost like they were like, okay, I'm just going to order these in the list of places I just assume are the most interesting.
Maybe it's just because we're so north.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Never mind all the ones to the left of us, the right of us.